I'm all in.
Wow,
this.
all in.
He's making a move on Sam with nothing but the 4 flush.
Now, see, I love this play, but I will tell you something. Remember he showed a bluff not too long ago and
That's
flipped
right.
the bluff up?
Sure did.
So that might get him called.
Raise to 50.
Very interesting. Aaron this time, the non-pro, is going to raise with his 9-8. Sam with ace-10.
Aaron raising it up with 9-8, a good aggressive raise out of the small blind. Now Sam has had Aaron's number all day long and opted just to call here.
Yep. A lot of trickery going on. Ace-10-5. Top 2 for Sam. Nothing for Aaron. But Aaron's going to take a shot at it. 75. We know what's going to happen.
I like the bet. I like the C bet. I like the 75.
He is going to make a big raise.
Yep. Now Aaron's doing a little acting. Sam's going for it here. He's just hoping that Aaron has an ace and is going to give him a lot of chips, but he doesn't. You know, these days, some people would just call with the aces and tens and let their opponent bluff off.
Yeah.
Or if your opponent has an ace, he's going to bet the next 2 streets anyway. And you're just trying to get all the chips at that point. You're really trying to play a big pot.
He didn't want that card anyway.
Cards are out.
You never know.
Aaron is a former race car driver. He's married with 3 children, works for Microsoft, and he lives in Seattle, and he is living the dream here tonight, beating out these top pros. All right, a call by Sam Soverel with King-9. And a pair of 7s for Tom, and he will raise it.
Remember, the dealer exposed to 3 from Tom's hand. So instead of having 7-3, he has 7-7.
There you go.
Let's see if this works to his advantage or if it costs him.
Aaron's out. Sam is going to continue. So King-9 versus the pair of 7s. Here we go. It is a king, queen, deuce. Sam out flopping Tom.
Very reasonable that Tom's going to bet 50 there and just, you know, give Sam a chance to fold a lot of hands that don't contain a king, a queen, or a deuce, or a draw.
Right. But to his disappointment, Sam has quickly called this. Turn card is a 9 of hearts.
Sam checks.
And Tom's done now because every draw hit, I mean, he can still beat ace deuce. That's about it, right? He can beat a deuce.
6 of diamonds.
And a 6 on the river.
Now Sam with 2 pair here, you know, I think could bet and try to get some value out of this hand.
Sam checks.
He's checked, and there's no way Tom's betting this. Can only get called by a deuce.
Sam shows a king of spades, 9 of clubs.
And they turn him up. Tom Marchese has started to go in a different direction for him.
Wish I had gotten the 3.
You announced pocket 3s? What?
No, I said I wish I had gotten the 3.
All right, Aaron quickly folding this, and now Sam Soverel with a king 3. But look at this, Tom with a pair of aces behind him.
So here comes Sam limping with the king 3. Tom has raised 50,000 more. Let's see what Sam does here. I don't think he's folding.
Sam raises to 250.
Now look at this. Sam doesn't believe him. He's going to raise to 250.
Well, basically we saw Marchese just a couple of hands ago raise with 7s out of the big blind. And Sam's like, you know, I folded queen high, queen 4 from the small blind, and I've made some other tight folds. And You know, if you're just going to keep raising every time I'm in, I'm just going to re-raise you. I have king high, ha!
Well, I like this. He doesn't re-raise, and now he catches 3 of a kind.
Very smooth on Marchese's part here.
Sam with nothing here. Gonna continue to take a shot at it. 120.
What a great spot for Tom Marchese. I mean, he was dealt aces, put in a raise, got in a re-raise from his opponent, then smooth called, then hit top set. I mean,
Now he just calls this, of course, deuce of diamonds. Doesn't help Sam, so does he slow down? I love the way he looks at his man, though. Will he keep pushing? 27-year-old poker pro, lives in Vegas, big cash game player.
yeah, I mean, he really has to check. I mean, what he's worried about is ace 10 or any ace or maybe even king queen. He's just worried that he's not going to be able to push Tom off of a lot of hands.
Now, what does Tom do? You give him an extra card, just play it dumb, and let him swing away?
It's not Tom's style. You know, I think he's going to bet here.
Oh, yeah, he's getting the chips out. Yeah, he's going to stick out a 325 bet.
Yeah, a little less than half the size of the pot, I guess.
And Sam, just with king high, was taking a stab. He knows he's beat, doesn't want to go any longer.
Chill the bluff.
No bluff.
Play online poker for real cash and prizes at WPT Global. Sign up for free today using bonus code YT23 and get a free entry into a $100,000 guaranteed tournament.
I was ready for you.
You really had aces last time?
Why, what you have?
We'll say.
Yeah, it aces.
I had king 3.
Oh, okay, good.
Nice call. You got an extra 120.
And the ace of hearts.
Cards are out.
What?
What do you mean? I had aces with the ace of hearts. Ace, queen, jack, 2 hearts. It's looking good.
All right, this time Sam with his 9-10, becoming a very popular hand to raise with. Makes it 50. King 9 of clubs, no raise, just calling.
All right, family pot.
Aaron call.
And king 3 of hearts for Aaron. All 3 in there.
I have very few of these, somehow.
Let's see the flop. It's a 10, 7, 5, 2 hearts. Look at this. Sam with top pair. Aaron with the 4 flush. Aaron's gonna check.
Here comes Sam with top pair. Let's see how much he bets. There's 170 out there.
Sam bet 75.
Tom out. Now Aaron with the 4 flush. Gotta be exciting for him.
That's about him. He's usually betting about 40% of the pot, where a lot of people bet 60% of the pot.
Just calling.
calls,
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. He's just hoping against hope that he hits the right card here. Yeah, but it's not. It's a queen.
Pretty good card for Sam. You know, you probably see an offsuit deuce or a 3 if it can't be a 10 or a 9. And you're going to see him bet. There's 320,000 out there.
Sam's trying to just figure out, did that queen maybe help him? And he's going to play it slow.
But see, I
Way in
like it.
front,
He's staring.
studying him. Yeah.
He's staring him down, trying to figure it out, and he's like, okay, I think I feel safe to bet this. I don't think the queen hits you. And the queen of spades is a really good card for him, by the way.
I'm all in.
Wow,
this.
all in.
He's making a move on Sam with nothing but the 4 flush.
Now, see, I love this play, but I will tell you something. Remember he showed a bluff not too long ago and
That's
flipped
right.
the bluff up?
Sure did.
So that was, that might get him called.
Gotta gamble sometimes.
Wow. Aaron's trying to say that he has a queen, that he hit the queen perhaps. Down to 2 seconds on the action clock. And it's gonna take more time.
Yeah, he's going to need at least one time extension here. So here's the thing. He feels very certain that he had the best hand on the flop because basically we haven't seen Aaron slow play a lot of hands. So it's either Aaron has a queen or he has nothing, because Aaron's not moving in with king 10 here, okay? He's not moving in with the 10, it's just not his style. So it's either a queen or a draw.
Again, ticking down. He's going to take another time extension, maybe.
Look at this. He used another time extension. Oh my God. Wow, this is a key hand here. He's using all of his brain power to figure out. He's like, I have a strong hand, I have a strong hand. I want to call, I want to call. That's exactly what's going through his mind. But what does Aaron have? Do I have him beat? Is he making a move? All these things are flashing through Sam's mind. But he feels like the math makes him put the money in.
He's going to do it.
He did it. He called.
He is doing it. Well out in front now.
Look at this. He's a 3-1 favorite. He's basically going to be the chip leader right alongside Marchese, and the amateur has found a way to lose the chips.
And a king draw.
And a king draw.
Yes, any king or heart. Not likely,
I
though.
think the 10 of spades is coming. 10 of spades.
Aaron wants a king or a heart. Unbelievable. Here we go.
9 hearts, 3 kings.
He hit it.
Oh, my God.
Wow.
That's unbelievable.
That is going to do it for Sam Soverel. Out in third place, shockingly. They'll take home $189,000.
And by the way, I don't agree with Tom's. Tom was just being nice when he said Aaron didn't make any mistakes.
All right.
But Aaron has made the mistakes on the really tight side of the ledger, which is good because it keeps him in there longer. And then, you know, he was very lucky to hit a heart to keep himself alive.
Well, Aaron raised, Tom calls, and Tom getting lucky on the flop, hitting sixes. And he checks it to the man that was aggressive before the flop.
Aaron, you have to bet here. I want to see a bet. See how he kind of throws the chips in there and they fall a little bit? It just seems like whenever he does that, he's bluffing. He throws them in when he has it.
Good tell, perhaps, but good depiction there. 5 on the turn, so 2 pair now for Marchese.
And for Aaron, he picks up a double belly buster straight draw. He needs a 4 or an 8. He did that. I showed you earlier where he puts in the chips like stack, stack, and pushes them. He's been bluffing every time he's done that. Now, did Marchese pick up on that? It doesn't matter. Marchese has 2 pair. He's not going anywhere.
Well, after Aaron sees his game, perhaps he will tighten that potential tell up.
So Tom, knowing that he has the best hand here, okay, seeing the weakness, it's interesting. Do you want to go ahead and raise because you don't want the guy, in case he has jack of spades with like 9 of hearts, do you raise to make sure he doesn't hit a spade, or do you just let him bluff off?
Well, he's just called it. We'll go into the river. Let's see. No, ace.
Oh, that's a great card for Tom because Aaron is almost certainly now going to make a big bet here and represent the ace.
He's getting a lot of chips out. That's 400,000. Now, Tom's starting to think, wait a second. This guy just get an ace on me here.
Tom has to call here. He's obviously going to call. I mean, he's, you know, Aaron could have had ace queen and hit an ace on the river. That's one hand he can beat. He can beat all bluffs.
You got it.
Yep.
Gonna make
good
the call. It's a solid call. Very good.
And boom, just like that, one hand of heads up, and the tides have turned.
Tom Marchese back out in front. Came into the final 6 as a big favorite. A lot of chips. Lost the lead. Never his composure, and now gets the same hand, 6-5.
The old 6-5 right back, and you feel pretty good when you just won with it. You know what I mean? You're like, I just won with 5-6. Is somewhere somebody trying to tell me something? This is lucky, you know?
Yeah, and Aaron's not going to raise with his ace-5 of clubs, so let's see what happens.
Yeah, Aaron could have ended it with a re-raise. Instead, Tom has outflopped him.
Again.
And I like the check behind with a 6. You don't want to get check raised. 10 is a great card for Tom's hand. He can only lose to a 10, which is unlikely. A 7 or a 6. Still a very conservative bet, 50.
River card, a queen of hearts.
Okay, I don't understand this bet. He bet 100K. What's he trying to represent? Marchese knows he doesn't have a 10. He knows he's not betting a 7. He's too conservative. So he either has a flush or a queen. It's not very likely he has a queen. And the last time he had a flush draw, he shoved. So it just feels like, it just looks like a bluff, and I think Marchese's going to call him quickly, especially it's only 100,000 to find out.
Action clock is ticking down. We have 2 seconds left. 1 second. He's going to take more time.
That was his best chance to win, Aaron, in case Tom said, oh, I only have another second, I'm going to fold.
Going to make a whining call and love himself in the morning.
Yes.
Aaron throws up the cards.
Very strange bet to just lead out there for 100 on the end from Aaron. I mean, he has ace high. Was that some kind of like, he certainly wasn't value betting, but if you're a professional, you're thinking, was that a value bet?
Well, they made a curiosity call. And Aaron can't seem to get lucky. He's taking some stabs at it. Now, this time with a king 6, he will raise. And Tom here with a 7-4 of hearts.
Look at this. He's going for the re-raise. So all Tom is thinking is Aaron weak? And if he is weak, and I'm right, I'm just going to win the pot right now, uncontested.
Made a 240, and he's going to win it uncontested.
Good move. Good move.
He is rushing right now. Tom Marchese back out in front with 6-5, 6-5, 7-4. That's the way you do it.
Well, you know, I mean, basically what happened there with the 7-4 is he's like, I don't think Aaron can call a re-raise. I'm going with my read, and he was right.
All right, this time Tom with a king deuce will make it 70. Aaron with a jack 9 of spades. Things have turned quickly for Aaron Ogus.
They sure have. And, of course, I like the call with jack 9 of spades here.
Flop is an ace 6-5, helps neither player.
Tom does have the king of clubs. Let's see what he does here.
Check, check. Turn card is a 3.
Can Aaron pull the trigger here?
Well, he's getting punchy because he was pushing in those other hands and losing, so now he's getting a little... It's more conservative again. A 4 on the river.
Tom makes a straight. He'll probably value bet a little bit and just win it.
Well, he is starting to run good. And play good. 100,000. Oh,
He called with jack 9. What can he beat? I don't understand.
yeah, that's surprising.
What can he beat? Like, I mean, what if Marchese was bluffing with like the queen 7? He couldn't beat a bluff.
Play online poker for real cash and prizes at WPT Global. Sign up for free today using bonus code YT23 and get a free entry into a $100,000 guaranteed tournament.
He has, but Marchese's been bluffing his shoes off lately.
That is true. Taking pots away from him. Blinds are up to 20 and 40, and Aaron's going to make it 90,000 to go with king 3. Tom going to slop around with 8-5. Flop is a 7-4-3, so Aaron getting a little piece of that with the 3s.
And Marchese leading out, and you can see he's 36% plus all the bluffs. At times he might just bluff it through, which we've been watching a lot of. But Aaron has an easy call here. A pair with a backdoor flush draw and a king kicker.
Yeah, he's going to make that call. Tom hoping to hit this straight, but not to be a queen of hearts.
Tom is going to give up. And Aaron, I don't mind his check so much. I'd like to see him get a little bit aggressive there and bet, but it's okay.
7 pairs the board on the river.
You know Marchese's betting here. He has 8 high. You know he's betting. He's been bluffing him out of his shoes, but I'm pretty sure that it's going to go bet and call.
Fighting for every pot, it seems, and yeah, he's going to put in 250. Disappointing if you're Tom. The rapid call makes it a little bit worse.
Let's go.
Well done, Aaron. I have bottom pair.
Yeah.
You're not going to bluff me
Yes.
every hand. It sends a message.
Blinds are 20 and 40. Action's going to go to Tom this time. King Jack. Raises it to 100. Aaron with just a 9 deuce will let that go.
Yeah, I like the fold, obviously, there. See, here's the thing, too. Aaron Ogus is going to go back home. He's going to see this on video. He's going to realize, okay, there's a few things I can improve.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm giving away a few tells here and there. I'm
Yeah.
betting too fast sometimes when I have it.
Get
And I'm
better.
going to get better, and I'm going to
Sure.
come back and play again.
Right. Yeah, it's going to make it 90,000 with that, but Tom has a pair of aces. right
Aces
behind him.
again?
Oh, boy.
Wow.
Pair of aces.
Wow, 90 to go. Let's see how much Marchese makes it, because part of you does not want to lose somebody. Like, oh, that's a big re-raise. That's over the size of the pot re-raise. Oh, I'd like to see him make it about 225 or so and make sure. Oh, but he knows his man because
Yeah.
he got called.
Aaron doesn't even think about it. He's involved.
The king or an eight's really, really bad for Ogus. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, king comes up, so now he has kings.
It's
He's in
over.
a bad place.
Vince, it's over.
Well, it could be. It's not definitely.
It's over, I'm
Let's
telling
see
you.
what Tom plays it, how he plays it. Well, there's a bet.
225, good bet out.
There's the mistake. He's going to raise it.
Marchese's smart. He doesn't do anything rash or quick.
How much is it?
He knows he's moving in, but he asked for a count. He's trying to figure out how much can I re-raise so that I can get him to put all the money in. He's either going to move in, he also has the ace of clubs, or he's going to re-raise a little bit.
Show tune's going off in his head. This is what you play for. This is what it's all about. This kind of excitement.
He knows
Be in
he's
his
all
place.
in. Exactly. He already knows what's coming, but he wants to wait just a few more seconds to look weak.
All in.
Call.
And there's a
Oh,
snap
boy.
call. It's over.
Wow.
Well, wait a minute.
No.
18% for
That's
Aaron.
right.
8.
That
He needs
is
a king.
right.
There's more 8s.
That's right.
It's true, there are more eights and kings, but
Come on.
even the 8 of clubs, and Tom has a ton of outs
Tell
coming
you one
back.
thing, if he should happen to get lucky with this, it's a 7 of hearts.
7 is great. Now there's 5 outs to 39 outs for Tom Marchese.
It's a jack of hearts. It is over. The Big Cheese has won this event. Unbelievable. Aaron, he can play poker as well. Let's go talk to him.
Are you unhappy you didn't reach a checkered flag in first place?
A little bit. Obviously, I would have liked to win, but second place against a field like this, I'm feeling pretty good about it. You know, it'll be exciting to go back to Seattle and have a lot of stories.
Well, wonderful job. Congratulations.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, he's done it. He's our champion. He's the Big Cheese, Tom Marchese. Let's hear it for him. Tom, well done. You did it with a pair of aces. How did that feel?
Felt great. I waited a long time to get dealt a big hand and then got all the money and it worked out.
Just awesome display of poker. What do you have to say?
I mean, it feels amazing. I haven't had the best year in poker, and to win a WPT like this, feels great.
Let's hear it one more time for our champion here at the High Roller, Tom Marchese.